sport. Now then, cancelling the race could prove costly. Media reports say it's believed Bahrain paid 40 million, as we were hearing, to host the event. 40 million! Now, add on to that the 20 million to be the season opener, that's 60 million. The race is credited with generating hundreds of millions of dollars annually in revenue. Bahrain became the first Middle Eastern country to host a round of the F1 championships in 2004. The country's circuit cost an estimated $150 million to build. A Bahrain Wealth Fund company owns more than 40% stake in former F1 champions McLaren. This withdrawal is just one of the factors that will put pressure on the Bahrainian economy. S&P has downgraded the country a notch earlier today, and it is being kept on review. The chief economist at the country's Economic Development Board, Shaikh Mohammed Bin Essa AlKhalifa, joins me now from Manama. Sheikh, can we start first of all with what you believe to be the economic effect of cancelling or postponing the Grand Prix tonight?
Well, Richard, for us, more important than the Grand Prix, it is the strength of the economy and the ability to have a peaceful economy with a united country that will grow forward in the long run. In the grand scheme of things, in the unity of a country, in the strength of an economy, the Grand Prix is a small price to pay for the strength of the overall economy.
Within that, there will obviously have been negotiations with Formula One. We'll talk about Bahrain and the economy in just a second. But what can you tell me? I mean, are you having to pay to get out of the Grand Prix? Will you have to? Do you know if you'll have to compensate the teams or F1 for this?
Not at all. As His Royal Highness said in his statement, Mr. Eccleston has been very gracious and very cooperative in our dealings with him. We have, as far as I'm aware, I'm not actually privy to these details, but I haven't heard any things or any details to say otherwise. Mr. Eccleston we've had long-standing relations. I actually negotiated the F1 contract with him back in 2002, and ever since then we've had a very good relationship. So we're hopeful that we will be able to reschedule this in the coming weeks for a time later on this year, and we look forward to become a valuable addition to the Formula One calendar, as we have been over the past 8 years.
All right, let's talk about Bahrain and how you... I understand the crucial part is this national dialogue, and a country that's been in flames, putting out the flames, clearly is the most significant part of rebuilding the house. But for you, sir, how do you convince international investors that Bahrain, to use your own phrase, is open for business? Bahrain is business friendly.
Well, it's actually quite simple. Our laws are strong, our economic fundamentals are strong. We never went into recession. Even in 2009, we had positive 3% growth. We've had a strong run economically over the past 10 years. With the political healing that we're going and strengthening of our democratic system over the coming weeks and months, Bahrain will emerge both in a much stronger position, more stable because our political system will become stronger. All parts of society are coming together. So for the long run, and to use the Quest system, it's a very strong green light for Bahrain.
Right, but credibility, sir, credibility, which is so important in the industries that you are aiming to attract. How do you get that back?
Well, only by transparency. and this is what we've always been advocating. Yes, we've had a difficult week, but the country is healing. When we went through this difficult week, we didn't cut off the internet, didn't block out satellite channels. We were open, transparent. This is what the country needs to go through, and we are hopefully coming out of it in a much stronger position. So you build credibility through transparency, openness, and honesty. And yes, we went through a difficult time, but we are emerging from this stronger. Just this evening, and you'll hopefully see the pictures tonight. Actually, I see them now. This is one part of society asking for stability. Another part of society also will have a rally tomorrow, will ask for more peace and stability, and hopefully we will come out of this in a much stronger position.
And finally, I do just need to go back to the Grand Prix. Just to clarify what you said, lest there be confusion, you are hoping it is a wish for Bahrain still to host a race in 2011.
Absolutely. We're already talking about possibilities.
Many, many thanks, Shaikh Mohammed, for joining us from Bahrain tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Now, as we continue